Oh, welcome back to the Farmers Market. I'm Bill Yohnka. This is the Bill Yohnka Show. There's some silly hats being worn here today. Hey, next Saturday, we will debut, hopefully, if all goes well, with the Kankakee County Speedway. We'll have the Miller Hydraulic Racing Report on the Saturday morning program. And so that'll start next Saturday, if all things go well. We'll do that right around, maybe 9:30 or something. We'll set a time for it.
Did they race last night?
No racing last night. So that's why.
So they have yet to race? Is that right?
Yet to race. Carl's good just rubbing the salt.
No, I don't mean to be doing that, but let the people know what's happening. Let people know.
Yes, yet to race. I know. I'm not thinking about the people. I'm just thinking about my own feelings.
Oh, well, sometimes it's hard not to.
Once it's up and running, Carl, we're going to get you out there.
Oh, I've
downloaded some pictures for you so we can teach you the different divisions.
Yeah, okay.
We can school me. When you get there, it'll be more interesting.
Yes. Well, I think it'll be interesting no matter.
But yes.
I'll be a little more knowledgeable.
Yes.
Next week is hopefully the week.
Oh, it'll be beautiful next week. Yeah. Regular program. Plus the vintage cars next week.
Vintage cars. You'll like
that. All right. Yeah. I think I have one.
I hope the 47 Mercury is there.
That would be nice.
It's my 1998 Saturn. Qualify as a vintage.
Not Hudson Hornet we're talking about. That'd be a good vintage for live, right?
Not cars.
You saw the movie Cars, right?
So,
Doc Hudson?
No.
The Hudson Hornet was a big-time racer.
Oh, yeah?
It was the first car that you stepped down into.
Really?
Until then, every car, once you got in, you were on that level.
Okay.
But the Hudson Hornet was the first one where you opened the door and you stepped down.
What year?
49.
49. Another 1949 revelation.
Yeah. Tucker was getting in trouble then. I believe the Tucker stepped down, too.
The Tucker, but that's a good movie. That was a great movie.
Yeah, and they found most of the cars for that movie, too, I believe.
Is that right?
He only made 50.
Did that have suicide doors? I know that about cars. The old cars, some of them had suicide doors that opened kind of...
Oh, yeah, the older cars had those. Which, when you think about it, it's a more logical way to get in and out.
I guess.
Never caught on. I don't know why it was called suicide doors.
I don't know either.
Maybe somebody will explain that to us.
Yeah. That's interesting. Gull wing doors. We talked about gulls before. I know that's.
Oh, yeah, your whole gull thing. How's the gulls doing? Is there any progress on that?
I still see them. They're still around.
So they don't migrate at all? They're just here for
a couple that I've seen haven't been. They're slow to migrate.
Yeah, I think they're slow to migrate.
But the DeLorean had gull wing doors, didn't it?
The DeLorean had gull wings, and there was a Mercedes that did before that.
I'm gonna take this conversation back to earlier today. The cars pace cars. Are they all Camaros? Are they the only kind of?
No.
All sorts of different kinds. They have different ones.
Hey, right behind us here, there is all the building safety demonstrations, and Eric Shaw, the guy, put a lot of these things together for us today. And so, what kind of demonstrations do we have up there people can be checking out today?
Right up here in the gazebo, we have a insulation inspection, opposed to the blown-in insulation and the old fiberglass type.
Okay.
We have 2 light bulbs heating it up. And the fiberglass allows the air to flow through it. You can see the ping pong ball will float up in the air. And the one that is blown in, it's much better insulation. It doesn't allow the ball to go up. So what that actually showing you is that you are saving money, but you're not losing heat through your walls as you would with the normal type of insulation.
Well, we appreciate you bringing everything down, and I'm getting rave reviews on the free hot dogs.
Oh, the free hot dogs are good. Yes, they are moving along, and we're cooking them. Everybody seems to be enjoying them.
Is that grill up to code?
They're up to code. Matter of fact, the health department did come out and inspect us, and we did pass the health.
Good.
I've got to ask. I'm wearing the hat, so I've got to ask.
Ask the code questions. I do have my inspectors here. If you have any questions about buildings, they'd be glad to answer any questions that you have, from buildings to decks, additions, remodeling. We also, at 11:30, they're going to do a demonstration on the sprinkler. They have a burn set down here. One side's sprinkled, one side's not. And they're going to start a big fire.
Are they taking bets on which side's going to last?
Which one's going to last for the longest, yes. We also have some window installations, show you, different ratings in the windows and how they're made. You know, and again, free hot dogs. I mean, you can't beat it.
You gotta just go back to the free hot dogs in after a little while, yeah. Well, Eric, thanks for bringing everybody out today. A lot of representation from your department here, and I know it's something they've been planning for a while, and of course, free hot dogs.
And free hats.
Thank you.
No problem. Eric Shaw, the director of the code department here in the city of Kankakee. And look, where'd Uncle Paul go?
I'm not sure. He wandered off. I think he went to get a free hot dog.
Free hot dog.
That's where he's going. The free hot dogs.
He's doing his moon dance.
He's doing that. Yeah, that's some nice Van Morris. We were just talking about him. Now, there's a guy up there with a fire hat on, one of the little kid fire hats, and he looks kind of silly. If I look like that, maybe I shouldn't be wearing this.
You actually look sillier.
Oh, great. So, a lot of pooches out here today.
And there's still an hour left of the farmers market, so if you haven't made it out yet, try to make it out, because the weather has improved considerably, and there's still plenty to be had this week. This is the longest asparagus has lasted all season long.
Is that right?
Yeah, usually asparagus is gone early on. So
get here. Maybe I shouldn't say it this week because we have next week the big asparagus show. But I like to grill asparagus. Put it on the grill.
That's a great idea.
Drill it, drizzle it in some olive oil, and put it on the grill.
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
Bob Lane over there at the Riverfront Berry Farm.
Yes.
Very excited about the asparagus party.
All right,
good.
Very excited.
You should be.
I see Uncle Paul coming back with a hot dog.
Only one?
Paul free hot dogs. Good idea. How's it going, Marshall? Good. just random people walking by talking to us.
That's how it is at the farmers market.
I'm a job of coffee, keeping the Bill Yohnka Show cafe.
It is, and Allison back in the seat can remind us about the Rock the Stacks.
Oh,
Didn't talk about that earlier.
I think Rock the Stacks is the longest running promotional event.
Been talking about it since February, I think.
Yeah.
May 29th and May 30th are 2-day local music concert at the library.
That's a Friday and Saturday?
Yeah, Friday, Saturday. Friday, May 29th, it starts at 6, goes till 10, and it's current bands and solo artists like Lupe will be there.
Great.
And then May 30th, the Saturday, is 2 to 10, and it's broken up bands who are reuniting
All right.
for the show. So
Exciting.
it's been an interesting process getting these bands back together.
Beatles, Led Zeppelin, and what?
Yeah, I mean, if it weren't for the fact that,
someone no longer with us. That hurts.
Kind of put a.
And that was Kankakee.
That's the other wrinkle in that plan.
So.
Well, that'll be good.
They don't actually qualify at all.
Well, hey, I want to thank everyone for being part of today's program. Lupe Carroll has been here. Convention Visitors Bureau, building folks, fire department, Mike Fry, all of our Kankakee radio players. Free hot dogs. Still an hour to get them. Uncle Paul and Steve Emmy was here early on and talking about pace cars.
Pace cars, exciting pace cars.
Yeah, you missed that part. Other people didn't. But this has been the Bill Yohnka Show. We'll talk to you again next Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. Till then, this has been Talk AM 1320. Hey, Ron Jackson coming up next. We're going to talk AM 1320 WKAN.